This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network.
Hey guys,
Yo,
welcome back to
We
With
back.
Podcast.
you know what it is.
That go me.
Mm.
That's
You
the
been
second
messing up
intro
all
I done
day.
messed up. That girl Mel here.
Annabelle in the cut.
You feel me? Another.
We can make a hit cut.
We can make a what?
A hit cut. No.
You said a hut cut.
I
We
said
both
a
messing
hit
up.
cut.
You ain't say hit.
Yes, I did.
Back with another solo episode.
Ooh, look at my cheeks. I used orange blush.
Orange blush is
It's giving springtime.
top tier. Pink and orange is what I use in the spring and summer.
Like mix them together or just use?
I have mixed them together, but those are the two colors that I like. And then like in the fall and winter, I'm like a burnt orange
Mm,
or like a deep like brick red.
I want to try the black blush, but I just don't want my cheeks to look bruised.
Try-
'Cause
Oh,
it's
the
so
one that
pretty.
turns like
Purpley
color,
looking.
yeah. 'cause
Yeah.
Purple blush is really pretty too, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's a fall blush.
Yeah.
Anyways, makeup artist.
Ooh, let my feet be
You see, I ain't got no
free.
shoes on right now.
Child.
If I was at home, I had me a little blanket, a little
Mhm.
throw.
What happened to the blanket?
Mm.
Y'all done threw away the blanket. Where the blanket at? In the trunk.
It's been of use somehow. In the trunk. We matching a little bit.
I know. I didn't feel like changing, but it's all right.
That's all right.
I was actually gonna wear that.
That would have been
outfit.
hilarious.
Yeah.
If we would have showed up in the same outfit.
Yeah.
We do it all the time.
Can't help it. Twin flames. I was
What
about
you
to
been
say
doing?
something. Nothing. I don't forget.
You forgot what you've been doing?
No, what I was gonna say.
Oh.
I was said nothing. Y'all, Mel had made some cookies. We been turning them up. You gonna take your last bite?
I'm gonna take it.
I ain't been doing nothing preparing for these vacations.
Yeah, I've been going through some of my clothes, and it's a lot.
You got a lot of clothes. I ain't even put no order in yet.
I haven't either, but I haven't just been going through just for Punta Cana, which is one of our vacations.
So y'all
Just
gonna
been
see
going
us.
through like outfits for different occasions
Mhm.
that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I did try on one outfit for Derby Week, and I really thought this dress was gonna eat.
It did.
If it were longer, it would have. I was like, this is for somebody who don't have any curves.
Well, that smell like chocolate chip cookies.
Which is burnt.
Mm-hmm.
Disgusting. But girl, that dress came like it didn't even come all the way under my butt.
Can't
Take
help
back.
it.
But I had because she sitting
Getting heavy.
dragging a little
It's
way.
getting heavy.
Y'all, it's getting warm outside.
It's
and
warm.
we get activated.
I told me I looked in the camera in my leg on the side. I said, "Whoa, it's giving
Damn.
horse."
Stallion.
Thoroughbred.
Period. What am I, like a pony? Sweet. That's sweet. Ponies are cute. It's sweet.
Oh, why would that weaken me? Because all I can picture is the one, the little brown one that's got the blonde.
That's exactly what I'm picturing. That's hilarious.
I am weak.
But yeah, the blazer was cute. The red blazer.
Mm-hmm,
It is like it's long enough to cover it, but I was like, even in the front, as soon as I start walking, it's gonna look like a shirt.
Then you building up your quads and stuff.
Yeah,
Stacked.
definitely. So I'm gonna need a different outfit for that. But the rest of my outfits were very cute.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't wait to be in Punta Cana.
I can't wait to be in Punta
Naked.
Cana.
I don't mean naked for real, but
She said what she said.
ass is out.
Swimsuits. That's what
We
we
in swimsuits.
And you don't really take no clothes
No,
when you go to
you might take a
the
little
all-inclusive
dress,
resorts.
a little 2-piece set or something for like dinner, like the restaurants that you go.
Because you have to be clothed when you
yeah,
go into
you
the
can't
restaurant.
just walk in the restaurant in your thong swimsuit, sitting on them people.
We tried that once.
We had on little cover ups, but they was like,
Y'all can't come in.
Y'all have to put on actual clothes.
Which, I mean, I get it.
Yeah, but that is kind of trifling, sitting on people's restaurant chairs with your thong swimsuit. You did a lot. That's trifling.
You just get your booty crack on our chairs.
True.
Yeah, and it's the voice.
Nah. But,
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for all the things.
Fun.
Nah, I ain't been doing that for real. Just prepping for that, getting everything paid for. Which I think we almost done, ain't we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. I said now I don't know how we done booked trips like this much. We knew that we wanted to do all of these things, but we didn't know that they was gonna be in 1 month.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
We're not doing that again.
Yeah. That's a lot.
That's a whole lot.
Just spread it out a little bit.
And you gotta register for everything.
It's a lot. But I'm excited. I'm
Mhm.
excited to start traveling. I'm excited to start just being outside.
Mm-hmm.
I just love being outside and letting that sun
Mm-hmm.
kiss me a little bit.
Ooh, I can't wait. Ooh.
What?
See, that makes me think twice about if I want my hair done or not, but I do.
You do.
But I want the sun to kiss my locks.
Ever kiss them?
It lightens them.
I ain't gonna kiss them like that, and if it's covered up. but that's all right.
Yeah,
It'll got the rest of summer.
it'll do what it'll do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, because I'm going to get my hair done.
Right. Because you'll be mad if you don't.
Yeah, facts. I want it long to the thong.
Do y'all be getting your hair done to go out of town?
I hope.
Because I feel like it's goofy if you don't.
Thanks.
Unless, like, you can do your own. Or unless you just want to wear your natural, like, fro or something. That'd be real cute.
I want long to the thong with some curls.
Oh. When I go out of town, I feel like my hair just always has to be long. When I say out of town, I mean, like, vacation, like, beach. I need to be long.
Touch my booty crack.
I keep saying I want to do the little slow-mo video where you coming out the water.
That-
Your hair is just...
That's a lot when your hair is long to the thong.
Then your hair's just going to be wet for however long it takes to dry.
Well, I guess you would start with your hair in the water and then you flip it back.
Either way, your hair's in the water.
Mm-hmm. Don't let the ocean take you like it takes me every time.
That really don't make no sense.
Every single time. So
I need to make a collage of all of the pictures of Deanna looking like she's gonna drown, trying to take
cute picture.
a cute picture.
I'm
It
not
be
the
in
girl.
the shallow. Well, I don't understand how this happens though.
Maybe I just go out at the wrong time.
I don't get it, but they're hilarious.
I have no control.
And some of these memories just popped up, and she be, and it's funny because we don't ever notice that she's back here fighting for her life. Because we taking pictures and feeling cute and stuff. And then all of a sudden we turn around and she's like, help. But yeah, so just went through some of my clothes. I deep cleaned today
Mhm.
since we spring forward it.
You what?
Spring forwarded. I didn't think that was right. So I tried to skip past it a little bit.
Sprung forward.
Sprung forward. But it's called spring. I don't know. We set our clocks up an hour. And the weather was just really pretty. The sun was out. It was just feeling very springy. I was like,
it's a little chilly.
yeah. But I didn't have the door cracked or anything. It was just told me to get up
Mm-hmm.
and deep clean my apartment. That's what I did. And it feels amazing in there. Dusted. Clean some baseboards and everything.
Did you?
You gotta get in there.
That's why I hire some cleaning folks for that. 'Cause I don't do no baseboards.
Well, I mean, it's just me living there, so it don't get crazy. But yeah,
Even if it was just, I'm still not doing it.
well, we clean it a little different.
Hey, at one time my sister came over and cleaned my crib when I was nesting.
Mm-hmm.
When I tell you, it was so clean in there Now she clean like she got cleaning service.
I was about to say she should start a cleaning.
She should start cleaning service because I was like, it felt clean. Like, I mean, she was scrubbing at the bottom of the tub, the baseboards. I was like, thank you, because I can't do none of this. Vacuum the floors, made the beds. Like, it was so clean. I'm just not cleaning baseboards. Now, I would clean at the bottom of the toilet.
I mean, you get down that low. I don't know why you wouldn't clean
I'm
that
not doing
doors
that.
too.
Give
It's
me one
just
of them.
not in your ministry.
No, I'll hire somebody to do it.
Well,
Which
get the
I
little,
really think I'm
scrubby brush thing with the long handle. You're not doing that either.
No.
It's just
I
because it's a
would.
baseboard.
Yeah. And I don't like to see all the stuff that, like, comes up.
Don't let it get that bad.
Yeah, that too. But, you know, dust, and I don't even like seeing that. Or, like, when you brushing your hair and hair blows everywhere.
You don't sweep?
I mean, yeah. I'm just not cleaning the baseboard.
I was about to say, she just don't want to clean them.
No.
That's what that is.
I think that's going to be in my budget when I step
A
back out.
cleaning person?
Yes,
I
at
was about to
least.
say a cleaning lady. Do they have men that are in a part of cleaning services?
I'm sure.
Because I only see,
Women doing it.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm going to step into that. And
A lot of people use cleaning services.
at least once a month.
If it's just not your thing,
Yeah. I'll do everything
you pay
else.
for everything else, you might as well.
Just
Yeah.
come do the baseboards real good. And
Man,
the window seals. I don't like cleaning window seals.
that's something that
They tell
Probably.
it's in your lease to clean your window seal.
I don't.
Mm-mm.
I ain't.
It says, I don't know if the windows are old or something. You know they ain't updating nothing. So I think like when the weather changes, it like molds in the windows. Yeah,
And mode.
yeah.
Yeah,
Look in your windowsill. I used to have to clean mine all the time.
Because I don't like in my bedroom. I don't open my blinds, and I'm not in my bedroom long enough to worry about my windows
Mhm.
or windowsills.
And it'll go away in the summertime, but
That's
it probably keeps
crazy.
your allergies going too.
I don't have allergies.
You're annoying.
Look, cause you be out there snorting and shit all the time.
It would get us
I
all
don't.
the time.
Yeah, my allergies might affect me once or twice out of the year.
When I seen it, I was like,
Eee. Now I'm gonna go home and look at my windowsill.
because it was like so warm in my apartment.
Your apartment used to.
Yeah, it
stink.
was so, and my windows would like be wet.
Eee.
And I would like looking out, get the lights off.
Why y'all just cut the air down?
the heat down?
Well, yeah.
Because, you know, I don't live like that.
Dog, her apartment used to be so hot.
Toasty.
It used to piss me off. Why are y'all just sitting around? And they be walking around in like tank tops and stuff. Turn it down in here.
It's toasty. And she hates my wool blanket.
Because it's not comfortable.
It is.
It feels like you wrapping yourself in a carpet.
But the thing is, I like carpet like this. I like how it feels.
Because it's carpet and you're walking on it. You're not like trying to snuggle with
I
it.
would. Like, this is...
I said, y'all, you gotta. No, I said, Deanna, you gotta throw blanket. Typically, when people have a throw blanket, it's like a knit.
It was
Or-
the first one on the couch. I had plenty.
Well, I ain't seen none of you didn't point to none of those. You was like, here, get that one right there. No, I think you might have threw it at me or something.
And it's heavy. It ain't light.
Be throwing no hard blanket at me. That was rough.
I'm gonna get a blanket basket this time.
And then when you put it over you, it looked like you
Mm.
laying with a carpet on top of you.
I love it.
And not one of them fuzzy carpets either. Like a carpet that you walk on in your house that's already in there when you move in. That's the kind of carpet. And she loves it.
That's my favorite.
We can tell our different personalities because all of my blankets
Are
are.
fluffy.
Mhm.
They're too soft.
No, they're not. Ain't no such thing.
Ain't no roughness to them.
Why you want roughness to your blanket? That's crazy.
Yeah, that one. Let me think. But I was trying to think if I got another one. None of my blankets, like maybe one or two of them, are like fuzzies, like fluffy.
And then you know how you try to you see somebody's bed, you be like, let me see what your bed feel like. And you jump on her. I jumped on her bed and it threw me back off.
I love a fur mattress.
That thing was hard. It was not firm.
So I love like when like you go to hotels, I get such good sleep because the mattresses are so.
your bed mattress is way more firm than a hotel mattress. I was like, ma'am. She was like, oh, yeah, I love a firm mattress. I was
Me
like,
too. I do.
yeah, you're not going to sink in whatsoever.
It's good for your back.
You ain't got no bounce to it at all. My mattress is firm now, though.
Yeah, because your one before was very soft.
It was too soft.
Yeah.
Like, I used to sink in and my back would be hurting when I woke up.
I like firm pillows.
Now, you done did too much.
Them firm bamboo pillows, I love them. I got one on my
But
bed
I
right
don't
now.
like them pillows that feel like they're not stuffed enough. Y'all know y'all could have put some
because they go flat too quick.
Yeah.
But them bamboo pillows that you pull out the pack and you gotta let them sit for like 24 hours.
Why you gotta let them sit?
They've expanded because they vacuum sealed.
Mm.
They be hard. I got one on my bed right now.
I don't know that I want a hard pillow.
It feels good.
I don't mind like some firmness to
how do
it.
we even get here?
I have no clue. Y'all just go with it. But yeah, I wanted to keep it shaped.
Yeah.
But I don't
It's
want
like
it
if
to
you
be
hit
hard.
it, it's not gonna do that.
What's it?
This is a firm pillow. It might be a tad firmer than this.
No, this is as firm as it gets for me.
No, it's a little bit harder than that.
Nah.
And I love it.
How y'all like y'all's mattress? Do y'all like a super firm mattress or do you like a soft?
What's it called? A pillow top?
I like a pillow top,
Mhm.
but a pillow top doesn't necessarily mean that it's not firm either.
Right.
I like a pillow top. I think I like it a little medium,
I want the one that adjusts to your body temperature, but I don't need a mattress. So.
like a Tempur-Pedic.
Maybe when it's time.
You want that one that can adjust, go up and down.
Nah.
That's a lot.
Mm-mm.
I don't need all of it. I want a mattress that no, I don't want my mattress to stay cool. I want my pillow to stay cool. They got pillows like that though, don't they?
I think so.
I need that. Cause I be flipping my pillow over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you stick one of your legs out?
Stick one of my legs out and stick my arms under my pillow.
Yep. How did we get there?
Because that is not the topic at hand.
Or
Just sharing our thoughts.
period. Anything you want to free yourself from?
Nope.
I had seen something on social media and I cannot remember what it was, but it just grinded my gears. Which that happens probably at least once a day.
Oh, I was gonna read this.
What?
Oh well, I mean, I can wait until we get like started. I hope it doesn't disappear.
You ain't save it?
Freak. I think.
Oh, okay. Free myself. Miss Netta and Charles.
Yeah.
Y'all are doing it up. Miss Netta got that blonde wig now. She said, y'all know what they say about blonde. They say blondes have
more fun. She said they got us sitting in the while the DJ is setting up. She kind of sound like Shannon Sharp a little bit.
Dog, she do.
She do. They might be cousins somewhere.
That's hilarious. Miss Netta, have your moment.
She's living it up. Charles too. I seen now they talking about Charles's ears. Remember I sent y'all that, and I was like, Charles's ears is flat,
Flat. They little too, but they like
little.
stuck to his head.
and they keep putting a radio on in the caption. Stop,
Radio?
y'all. Radio. Y'all remember that movie? Cut it out. Stop, y'all.
I want them to quit putting makeup on Charles.
Charles don't need no makeup. He just got a chemical peel. Let his skin peel.
But I want him to grow a beard back.
Yeah. Looking like a Earl Corn.
What does that even mean?
Hey, let me find Earl Corn.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, something is wrong with her. If y'all don't know who Miss Netta and Charles is, I don't know how you don't. But they are a social media sensation at this point. Miss Netta said that she wants her legacy to be a social media icon. That's what she said. And so Y'all go follow her if you want.
I don't know how that, but he just,
I don't know, but
it made sense at the time.
it was a good joke. It was hilarious.
He, yeah, his ears are really flat.
Yeah. I hope I wonder what, and I'm sure you dermatologists and estheticians can drop down in the comments and let us know. But them craters that happens on people's faces, like, I know it can probably be caused by acne, but how does it create the craters?
And is the chemical peel gonna help?
Right. Because I feel like a chemical peel just takes off like or helps you shed like a layer of dead skin or whatever. But if it's craters in your skin is like,
I feel like them need to be cleaned out.
That's texture. But she's got that cystic acne too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just real.
It might help.
She gets real greasy.
Need a little balance.
It don't matter what her makeup look like in a couple hours. If that
a few minutes.
Yeah, because I don't even feel like it's a couple hours. She be real greasy. And if anything, just carry like some blotting papers or something with you, because you be getting on camera knowing that you that greasy. And don't carry the blot or anything.
Just be grinning.
I don't know, but they give us a little bit of entertainment for the day.
Mm-hmm. All the story times,
I don't really
watch
their page like that. I really only see them when
it pops up.
No, when you send it.
Oh,
it pops up every now and then, but you be sending the videos, and then I watch.
And then the what is it? The story times they doing these series.
Oh, the ones on TikTok. I be invested. If it's a series, I'm probably gonna watch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd be really.
One girl started one on her download neighbor, and I was like, "Well, where is this gonna lead to?"
Well, I know y'all watched Melvante's, cause I did.
I did too. I said, "Ooh, child.
What y'all think? What y'all thought about that?"
It's a whole lot going on in this TikTok world.
I've really only watched those two. I don't know how invested I would be in others.
One girl started telling one, and I was just like, she was talking way too slow.
If you talk too slow, I'm not watching it. I didn't think that Reesa Teesa talked that slow, but a lot of people did.
She did, but this girl maybe I was talking just a little slower than her.
Oh, no, that's over with.
Yeah, and she wasn't even getting to the point.
No.
Yeah, no.
You got to get to some type of point.
Something. Yeah. So if they put some more out, I might watch them, depending on who's telling the story.
Yeah. It depends on how good it is, how good at storytelling you are.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be a good storyteller also.
Facts. So we're going to get into our topic. But I just want to read this quote. And y'all know the people on Instagram, they be giving all the relationship advice. But I feel like this guy's been around for a while. If y'all follow Stefan Speaks, this post says, many men have hurt women and many women have hurt men. It's time to stop comparing who hurt who the most and start focusing on how we all can and need to heal. Facts. Because why do we have to compete with each other all the time?
I feel like we have been saying this for so long. These gender wars on social media are so dumb and pointless, and at this point have done nothing but cause a divide. And to me, it makes zero sense and is counterproductive, because y'all put so much pressure on being in relationship with each other and dating.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, there's such a huge gender war, and we just fighting male against female every day on social media. So
and
how
we need each other.
Yeah, how we supposed to date each other, or even want to date each other, or even want to
because they don't want
work
to.
through stuff if all we doing on social media is competing and comparing?
They don't want to.
It makes no sense. I feel like we do want to, though, in reality.
But because of social media and views, and
because
I don't want to keep playing the game.
No.
If I like you, I like you. If I want to talk to you, I want to talk to you. You want to go out, let's go out. If I want to go out, let's go out.
It's too many rules. It's too strict out here.
If we busy, let's find a time frame.
But I don't want to, I shouldn't do this because they say if you do this, then it'll cause. Who is they and why do we care? Why don't we figure out what works for us?
Period.
And let that be it. It'd be too much. Like, quit acting like we don't need each other. Quit acting like we don't want each other.
Period.
Quit acting like we don't actually want to figure out how this thing called dating and being in a relationship works.
Y'all ain't that hard.
That's right.
Y'all want somebody.
But yeah, like, it's dumb. Like, I hate, at this point, social media is just not fun no more.
No, it's not. Especially when it comes to dating.
Yeah, and that's literally all you see. And I know we talk about dating all the time. But
We're not experts. We are just going by experience.
Here, and we're going to keep saying that. So
Period.
y'all don't keep on putting the pressure on us. Which y'all have not put any pressure on us. But I don't want nobody coming in the comments thinking that we speaking for everybody.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm going to always start with for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is just my opinion. But yeah, we're gonna talk about dating because dating is a huge part of our lives. Like, dating is just a huge part of life in general.
We single, we dating.
But we're not gonna act like we experts on this. We're not gonna act like just because we're women, we know what all women want or how all women operate, because we don't.
We don't. Or men.
Period. So do what works for you.
Period.
That's all I got on that.
That's it. That's that on that.
So I know that y'all have watched Love is Blind.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't, you've been on the rock somewhere. But they did it up this season.
I said, I got another little bruise right there in my
Those
bracelet.
bracelets are really cute.
Thanks.
I'm staring at them.
Thanks. I'll send you the link.
Yeah, please do.
I clasped my arm together earlier.
Yeah.
Dropped the weight on my hand. It's too much. But anyway.
But y'all, this season of Love is Blind.
They doing a lot.
Look, I'm like, oh, it was good, y'all. But for the objective of what the show is about,
it went by pretty quick.
not a whole lot of, that's because a lot of them didn't succeed. It was couples dropping out and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as how juicy it was, they did it up this season.
Who's your favorite? Person. Doesn't have to be a couple.
Oh, okay. So I was about to say these couples was trash.
Mhm.
Who's my favorite person? I love AD.
I do too.
AD, it was literally only like one time where I like side eyed her a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was when they were in Punta Cana.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't necessarily, the whole situation itself wasn't necessarily her fault, but I just felt like, and it could have been how they produced it. I don't know.
When she
But
was talking to Kenneth. You
no,
talking about that
she was
one?
talking to Jimmy. I feel like she just stayed there too long.
Mm.
And it was too like flirty.
Mm-hmm. He was drunk.
He was drunk.
When white people get drunk, they
But
get
y'all,
drunk. You know how they
exited. Or like not, it just came off just too flirty for my liking.
I feel
And
like,
I think it's her personality though.
yeah. And he was doing a lot.
Who's your, okay, so let's do favorite male and favorite female. I don't know.
Favorite male was Trevor. Mullet.
Okay.
Favorite female was AD. Between AD and Jessica. I like Jessica a little bit too.
Jessica was not playing no games.
Nah. She stood on what she said about herself.
Yeah.
You,
I admired that about her.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's between AD and Jessica.
Crazy. In the pods, I really enjoyed Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Outside the pods, I didn't like her for real.
And it's crazy because her parents even said, when she doesn't get what she wants, she becomes a mass manipulator.
I did not like her out of the pod.
No.
She was a lot. She was like unmovable. Like
Yeah.
unwilling to compromise on certain stuff. Like, I didn't understand why it was such a big deal that Jeremy wanted to wear Hawaiian shirts.
The
It's
man
not a
likes what
big
he
deal.
likes. Her mom was like, "This isn't gonna work."
At all. I'm like, if he wants to wear a Hawaiian shirt, that is not like hurting you in any type of way.
Because he was still a nice looking guy. He
That's
could
the
dress.
thing. Like, if he was smacked and he just couldn't dress and that's all he wanted to wear was Hawaiian shirts, then it's like, okay.
Now, when he said he had a thick neck, I looked at him. I said, "Now, boy, you ain't
He
got
does
no
not have
thick
no
neck.
thick neck. And why would you tell her that in the pods? Because now it's all she's picturing is somebody with a thick
Thick
ass
neck,
neck.
sir."
I'm weak. Yeah, AD and Laura was my favorite in the pods. Out of the pods was AD. Favorite male. None of them really did it for me. Like,
I liked Trevor because he knew.
yeah, like he was enjoyable. I enjoyed him and
Chelsea
together.
Yeah.
I wish she would have picked him because
Yeah.
her and Jimmy, what? First of all, he was dead wrong when when she told him that she had been married before, and he was like, "I've just had a lot thrown at me today." And he said, "This just came at the wrong time." I was like, "Dang!" Like, even if it's how you felt, she is not privy to what all you have been thrown
Facts.
today.
Like,
Like,
she didn't have to say anything.
she's trying to be vulnerable with you about a part of her life, and she don't know how you gonna respond. And he responded in the worst possible way.
You did not even have to respond, sir.
And he didn't like a girl.
He didn't like her.
What?
And I think Jessica scared him a little bit.
He said that
Yeah.
at that little
Meet up.
yeah.
Yeah.
He said and you could tell.
Yeah.
You could tell he really liked her.
Uh-huh.
But he was like, she got a kid.
Yeah, and he
I'm
did
not
not
ready
want
for
to be a stepdaddy. He did
But I
not.
mean, you gotta be real with yourself about that
Uh-huh.
too. Hey y'all, we them girls here. Are you a small business looking to grow your reach?
Well, we want to grow together. So DM us at We Them Girls Pod on IG, or you can email us at wethemgirls.pod@gmail.com.
We can't wait to grow with y'all.
I'm Big from the Big and Lazy podcast. I got my homie.
Lazy.
Fresh audio every Monday and every Tuesday we dropping.
The visual.
And while you're not checking us out, check out our sisters from the network, We Them Girls podcast on anywhere you can find Apple, YouTube, Spotify, anywhere. Check
us, man.
us out.
It was just crazy. Chelsea got on my nerves.
Oh gosh. Y'all gotta, before you embark on any type of, before you even try to be in a relationship, but especially before you go on a show like this, please make sure you have worked on your self-esteem and your insecurities because, ma'am,
It was too much.
oh my God. First of all, she was just cringy. Soon as
Yeah.
she wasn't cringy in the pod.
I was dead when the camera panned back to Jimmy. He was like, "Well, she lied about looking like Megan Fox."
He said she definitely lied. When she told that man in the pods, well, you know, a lot of people, not me, but a lot of people say that they think I look like Megan Fox. And it's really just because of the dark hair and the eyes. I was like,
You a redhead.
your hair's not dark. And you don't look like Megan Fox.
Your eyebrows are not even dark.
Your chin is strong than a mug.
Strong. They put her and Natalie Nunn
That's
mixed.
Now she looked more like Natalie Nunn than Megan Fox. And he was pissed when them doors opened.
Hot.
Cause she didn't look nothing like what he had
And then
envisioned.
you ran up on that man.
Cringy. She ran up on him, jumped on him. She did all of that like giddy, exciting, like screaming. I was like,
Slow your roll.
you've got to chill.
You're a tall woman.
And then she was like, so what do you like? What did you notice most about me when you first saw me? And he was like,
Your big
big-
white teeth.
your big square white teeth. I was like,
And she just looked at him like, that's all you noticed?
first of all, you didn't say my white teeth.
You said my big
You
square.
started with big. First of all, don't worry about it. You ain't got to say nothing else. Don't describe my teeth as big.
And square?
And that was the first thing you noticed about me?
Ain't no way.
You should have known then, Chelsea.
And he was like, well, I don't want to be disrespectful, but your boobs. And I was like, you're lying.
You're lying. You know that the first thing that you noticed about her was that she did not look like Megan Fox.
She didn't look like Megan Fox. Her teeth are very pretty,
Mhm.
but her big square white teeth,
And they big too. I wonder if they're veneers because they look like it.
unless she had braces.
Either way it goes, don't say it. But she was just very insecure. She questioned everything. She questioned if he was happy all the time. She questioned if he loved her all the time. She questioned if he was attracted to her all the time. And
He's
it's
not.
Like, the
He's
answer
not
is
happy.
no to all of those.
And it's only been 10 days. 12. Y'all on honeymoon.
She was doing that like
The whole time.
it was annoying.
You just know that you don't feel attractive.
And she was lying to herself the whole time
Mhm.
because she was like, "Yeah, everything is just really perfect. Like he's such a great communicator." I was like, "No, he's
not. But I felt her when she was like, you smashed one of your friends
Mhm.
and you introduced me to her. But I feel like somebody was saying she already knew that, but she still decided to go and meet his friends. But I don't remember that.
He probably told her in a pause or something. Either way it goes, like
Keep it to yourself.
if you knew it was like a one-time thing a long time ago, and y'all don't have that relationship. Okay, so let's keep it real life. If you were with a guy,
Mm-hmm.
who's like newly your boyfriend or something,
Mm-hmm.
and you find out that one of his closest friends that he hangs with all the time,
Mm-hmm.
they had sex once.
I'm side-eyeing.
Right. Okay, so, but would you want him to have told you?
No.
Caveat. If he had not told you and then you found out later.
I'm going to still be mad.
So then, like, what's the solution? Would you just rather know from his mouth than finding out through somebody else?
No, because are you going to change it?
I feel like I would, if I have to know, I would rather know from him.
From him.
And I would just want him to have boundaries in place that would make me comfortable.
Because I was going to say, because then if you mad at me, you'll feel like you want to
Don't
step
go.
out. You going to go and
Yeah.
smash your friend?
I'm not thinking you gonna go smash your friend. I just don't want you going to vent and tell all of our business to your friend that you done
Mhm.
smashed.
That's too much.
It's tough.
You know
That's
what I mean?
tough. Because it's like, just watching it, I'm like, oh, you should just never told her if you knew, especially if you knew how insecure she was.
Mm-hmm.
But in real life,
You should at least let her get comfortable.
yeah. But in real life, I think I would want to know. But I would only want to know if you have boundaries placed, like boundaries set to where I'm not uncomfortable around her. And I'm not feeling like, oh, you'll go do it again. I mean, I know you're a man, so it's a possibility, whatever. But I don't know.
It's
It's a tough situation.
Yeah, it's tough.
So if y'all ain't watched the latest episode, it's gonna be a spoiler alert. Go watch it.
And by this week, you should have
That's
been
what I'm
watching.
saying. I'm not talking
This is
about
the
it. 'Cause
reunion coming this week.
It's on Netflix. Go get
Facts.
somebody's password.
Facts.
So the last episode was the weddings. Crazy thing is, only 2 couples got married.
And why do they give the men such bull bachelor?
Let's
Parties.
start there. Don't no man want to have no bonfire for his bachelor party.
And get sweatshirts?
Why is all this wood everywhere? They want to see some ass and titties. Ass and titties.
Clap, clap, clap.
For my money. That's what they want to do. They don't want to have no
Bonfires?
bonfire with people who ain't really their friends.
And I get tired of seeing them cups. I can't.
Please switch it up. Whose cups are they? Their cups that they're promoting?
I guess.
Or glasses?
I guess.
I don't want to see another gold or silver because on the ultimatum, I think there's silver instead of gold. We sick of them.
And I think like the gift to them said love is blind on it. Like their couple gift, like when they move in the houses,
Yeah.
they say "Love Is Blind" on them.
Well,
And the
switch it
wine
up.
bottle, I think, was like gold too.
I just feel like there's been enough seasons at this point. Y'all can like rim the glass and gold or
Something.
something, but y'all ain't gotta do no full go. All of them.
It's like at metal gold too.
Yeah, I'm sick of it. But anyways, they had the weddings. Only 2 of the couples ended up getting married because the rest of them dropped out, broke up.
Together.
Yeah, well, they got to the altar. AD. and
Oh,
Clay.
okay. Yeah. Yeah, my bad. My thing with Johnny and Amy,
Use a condom.
use a condom. If she does not want to get on birth control, use a condom. And girl, you can't ask that 25-year-old man to get no vasectomy. He ain't got no
That is
kids.
Insane. So one of the couples on there, Johnny and Amy. Johnny said, well, Amy is not on birth control. And Johnny was like, I was just under the impression that all women were on birth control. So
Ain't no
I just
way.
didn't even, I was just really surprised when she said that she wasn't.
Ain't no way.
And so my initial thought was, so you just not using protection with nobody then.
Willy-nilly.
You just literally just out here smashing.
Or he's a virgin.
He was giving virgin teeth to me, but or that he just don't be out here smashing like it. But he might, it'd be the ones that you don't expect.
Mm-hmm.
But so they were just talking about how they hadn't had sex yet or whatever because they didn't want to get pregnant too soon. But I was just like, so y'all think that birth control is the only way to not get pregnant? Like, use a condom. So y'all just not gonna have sex until.
So the show just don't provide them.
AD said, I hear what she's saying and everything, but she fucking that man.
She said she is a little too spicy.
Uh-huh. But I mean, they a cute couple. They unmemorable.
Mhm.
Like nothing really is wrong.
They was talking about like
Nothing
how
for real.
pretty all the girls was, but they was like, but can we talk about like how pretty Amy is?
She is really.
She is.
She is.
Yeah, she's really pretty.
They're a cute couple. Like there's literally nothing like bad to say about them for real, which is a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But the couple of the hour or of the show, AD and Clay.
Oh, Clay.
Oh, Clay. They were okay. So, what did you think about them in the pods?
I figured that they were gonna match up when they were in the pods. Between him and no, it wasn't no between. Cause I don't even remember who else she was talking to.
Matthew, crazy behind.
Oh yeah,
He's a psycho.
he was definitely a psycho. So yeah, I figured it was gonna be her and Clay.
Clay, I figured it was gonna be them too. Also, but I also figured it was gonna be toxic because Clay was giving her all the red flags.
Mm-hmm.
But she said in the pod, she was like, "And here I am, a fix a hoe."
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Well, you know that about yourself." He told her all his flaws and all the red flags, and she was like, "Okay, come over here to me. I'll fix them."
Let me fix you up.
And
Okay.
that's what you tried to do. And then at the end, he was like, "I've grown so much." And well,
And
I'm
she's,
skipping ahead, but
that's fine.
yeah,
But she said you used me to do it.
yep.
And
But
a lot of y'all
you went into it saying that you were a fixer hoe,
Mm-hmm.
and that's exactly what happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, can you be? Yeah, I mean, you can naturally be upset and in your feelings about it, but it's like
Mhm.
that's exactly what you did, and you knew you were gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there were so many red flags. He kept letting her know that his daddy cheated on his mama.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never heard somebody talk about they father's infidelity so much.
I was like,
But that also goes to show how much it affected him.
yeah.
Like that really messed him up.
Because I'm like, in his mind, I wonder if he thought, well, this is what's right.
I think in his mind, he saw his mama as this perfect woman
Mm-hmm.
or this like just amazing woman that has everything that a man would want in a woman, and my daddy still cheated on her.
Mm-hmm.
And he took me with
Mhm.
him.
So
to cheat
what's
on
the
his
point?
mama.
Yeah.
So it's like if you had my mom, who is like the example,
Mm-hmm.
and you still cheated on her, What am I gonna do? Like, what hope do I have?
But the thing of it, y'all was together for 20-something years, and 7 years in, he started doing all of that. Ain't no way. I mean, I ain't gonna say ain't no way because you just never know what you.
I'm gonna say I'm not surprised. That happens all the time.
It happens all the time, but it was just like,
But it just it brings me to our topic today because we're gonna speed ahead. They didn't end up getting married because it was tacky to me because don't let her get all excited and get this dress
and
on
get
and everything.
fired.
She got fired, had her leg out, the split was out of the way.
Red bottoms on.
Yeah, she was sitting. She looked gorgeous. Had her walking down the aisle looking all cute when he took her hands and he was like,
I just
no. Before that, he said,
because
"Don't
you knew
smile
you
in my
was
face
about to
like
say
that,
no."
knowing that you finna tell me that you can't marry me."
I would have snatched my hands back.
I felt so bad, even though I knew what was about to happen.
Mhm.
I just knew he was gonna say no.
I would have.
But she had already said I do. And she's just a cheesing. And when it gets to him, he's like, I just don't think that it would be responsible for me to tell you yes right now.
When I say my throat tightened up, and I was looking at the TV like,
When I saw her smile drop and I saw her eyes, I was like, oh. I wanted to just give her a hug. When she turned around and she looked at her friend, she was like,
y'all good?
and they was sitting there like,
No, you didn't. Especially at one.
her face was out
She
of
didn't like him
messed
from
up.
the get-go.
Yeah, they all knew. I felt so bad for her. Like, even knowing, yeah, she knew all the red flags, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Even still,
She wanted it to work.
I felt so bad for her because you done embarrassed me out here.
You embarrassed me.
And she had to take that walk back down the aisle without her husband.
And then
And
she
she-
come and talk.
She stepped. Okay.
Bye. You said no? See ya.
That was that adrenaline. Cause that walk was everything. But I know his mama felt like probably conflicted.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I felt conflicted too. It's like, okay, if you're not ready to get married, then
Mm-hmm.
absolutely don't marry somebody if you're not ready to get married. But also don't come on no show if you're not ready to.
Don't come on no show. A marriage.
A show, yeah.
That you're going to get married in 10 days, 8 weeks.
The objective is to get married at the end of this.
Or you got to propose in 10 days, and I think it's like 8 weeks for the whole show.
When they were in that kitchen and AD was like, well, I came on the show, I knew what I signed up for, and I would like to honor the timeline of, what we have to do. So if you decide that you don't want to be with me when we're at the altar, then unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to date you after this.
I think they dating.
I absolutely think they dating. If they not dating, they smashing. But
She like that.
yeah, he look like him. Okay.
I said, when
And
I was
he
watching-
said, wow, that's a lot.
Clay does a lot of this,
And a lot of blinking.
but don't be saying nothing.
Nope.
And he was grinning too hard when he did that
He
handshake
said,
with that side tooth missing.
he got a side tooth missing. I never even noticed. Clay. All that entrepreneur money you making that you can't come home at night.
And rentals you got. And boats you renting out.
And you can't fix your side tooth? That's crazy. Clay made a fool. You made a fool of me. Tell me why. That girl cried her lashes off. And when she looked at him, she said, Clay. It broke my heart because she was just like, when she said it was like, you really doing this to me?
Yeah.
And I know he felt bad too. Like, I
wonder
know he
if
did.
They said on the show, like, y'all at least, somebody has to go to the altar. We need some people to go to the altar.
I think somebody had told me that in it might have been Married at First Sight or something. Like, if you don't finish the process or something, that you are basically like forfeiting a certain amount of money or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder if that's true.
Mm.
Because why you go through all of it?
I looked up the application.
She gonna text me, hey, this application is long than the
It's
book.
long.
We should go on there. No, sir.
It's a long and you gotta record videos and stuff. Like wow, like why you want to be on the show. I was like, this is too much.
Like, it's very entertaining, but in like reality, that timeline is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no way I am marrying somebody.
I might not like you next week.
And they only in the pause for what, 2 weeks?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks?
Almost 2 weeks.
And y'all in love?
You gotta propose before the 10 days. I don't love you.
I don't know you.
The girls be killing me too because they be running out the pots. Oh my gosh, girl, I love you.
The love of my life.
I don't know
You
you.
don't know that man.
We not friends. I'm about to give me a phone. Is it a house phone in here?
They
I'm
probably
calling my
can't
friend.
call nobody. That's probably a part of the whole process. You are shut off from the world.
I don't want to talk to y'all.
Well, that's why they become such close friends. I ain't got nobody else to talk to.
I'm going to my room.
No, you're not. You're going to talk to somebody. It will be me. Be like, girl, what happened? It's too much. That timeline is crazy.
It's crazy.
You don't know these people.
But Married at First Sight's crazier.
Married at First Sight is wild.
Because you straight out the gate walking down the aisle.
You ain't
You
got
don't
to
even
know
know
them at
them.
all.
You only thing you know is their name. Do they even know that?
I don't think so. No,
don't know.
because they introduce themselves at the altar.
You don't know their name. You don't know what they look like. You don't know what kind of background they got, what kind of baggage they can. Nothing. So you
Nothing.
walking down the aisle. No, sir.
Yep.
At least the 90 day give you 3 months.
90 Day Fiance. It's all crazy.
It's all crazy.
all of the circumstances. I'm not gonna be able to do it.
It's all crazy.
It's insane.
Burley, you act like you're in the pods here in the city.
And I feel like shoot, that's basically what online dating is. The only difference is you get a little picture, but that might not be them.
It might not be them. And then y'all won't go on dates, so
Pen pals,
we pen pals.
pretty much. It's stupid out here. Anyways, we are talking about Love is Blind. we done got a little too.
No, because I was really when she was talking, when Eddie was talking, she was like, and he said that he's grown so much, and she was like, yeah, but you used me to do it. Come already fixed up. Go to therapy, Clay.
And hit me like right there.
And then when she said, why am I always not good
yeah.
enough?
I was just crying with her.
My throat was tight.
'Cause I was like, there's so many times that we felt the same way. Like
Mm-hmm.
you think you put in all of this work, or you get to know somebody, and you think that y'all on the same page, and then for some reason it just don't work out, and you just always end up feeling like, dang, again, why am I just not good enough for this to work out? But it ain't work out because it wasn't supposed to work out.
Mm-hmm. And then Clay's mama was the GOAT.
Hey. So basically, Clay's daddy, like we said earlier, him and his mama, his dad and mom were married for 24 years. 24, right?
22, 24, something like that.
7 years in, his daddy started cheating on his mama. But his trifling daddy used to take him with him.
His mama said, I didn't know none of this until this experience.
Yeah. Used to take him with him to go cheat on his mama. Now, that's another level of
Disrespect.
like, what? Like, so as a child, it's like you kind of know this is probably wrong because it just don't seem
kids
like.
ask you, like, who is this?
Yeah, it's ain't my mama, so something's off about this. But you're also a kid and you with your parent. So there's also the confusion of, well, maybe it's not wrong if I'm
Because
with
what
my
are you
daddy
doing when you out cheating? Where am I sitting at?
in the living room. They probably turned the little cartoons or something on the TV. Now that's trifling if that's how it went down. And y'all went to the bedroom. Like, that is so trifling. And a smack in the mama's face. Because you took
Smack.
my child with you.
You didn't even, why even be with me?
Like, no wonder my child is messed up. So that's why I'm like, his daddy messed him up so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Because, for one, the fact that he brought that up 100 times on the show shows you how much it messed him up. But his mama was like, you need to have a conversation with your son,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to take accountability, and you need to apologize
Mm-hmm.
for what you did, and you got some explaining to do,
Mm-hmm.
because he can't move on or be healthy in a relationship because he's always thinking about your infidelity and what you did to his mama.
Then she said,
Mm.
"You met me, but you weren't good to me."
Mm-hmm. Cause it's on trifling daddy gonna holler.
He gonna get choked up.
He said,
I said, "I know he
well,
ain't
I
about to
told him
cry."
to just go and find somebody like you. I found you. Or I met you.
You met me, but you
wasn't
weren't good to me.
For 24 years. You knew how good I was. You knew I was a catch. You knew I was the woman for you. But you still wasn't
So
good
when
to
AD
me.
was like, "Why wasn't I good enough?" His mama was probably thinking that same
Mhm.
thing. And he had the nerve to get choked up. I know you ain't about to start crying.
Cause I don't care no more.
She should have karate chopped him.
She took that fan. She said,
Cause what?
She said,
said,
yeah, I know. But basically,
this is what you
not
did.
about you.
No.
Right now. You need to
Go get help.
Go get help and help your son.
Period.
Cause your son is not gonna be able to be in no healthy relationship.
She said none of the kids.
Dang. He probably had them all with him doing his dirt. Trifling. But anyways, that brought me to a question. Well, it just made me think, like, what did your parents' relationships with other people or with each other, how did that inform your dating and going into relationships today?
I definitely want to date different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think just the path that I'm on is starting off in a different way anyway. Like it's been what it has been.
So because I want to know, like, how was it for you dating? Like, what did you take from their relationship, and what is it that you want to do different?
I don't know much
Mhm.
because they were together 10 years before I even came along.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think after that is when they decided to go separate ways. So for me, and then like me and my daddy wasn't close growing up. Like we're closer now. So I don't know what that's like. So I think that is what takes a toll on me being the stronger one
Mm-hmm.
and not letting a man be a man. But then when I meet a man that's like standing on what he's standing on,
Mhm.
I'm like, wow, like, okay, maybe I need to
Mhm.
sit back and let him. And I want that. Like, I want to be able to step back and let the person that's supposed to be leading lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then just, I ain't gonna get too deep, but just seeing fast forward other things, it's just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to live the same. I don't want my life to be the same, especially having a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my kid doesn't need to meet everybody.
Mm-hmm.
She don't need to be around everybody. You're not gonna know her. And I know we post, on social media and stuff, but that's different from you actually physically meeting
Right.
her. So, or me talking on the phone to somebody and she's like asking questions if she hears something or see what pops up on my phone. But meeting physically, no, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because she asked me today. She said, "Mommy, when I get older, can I get married?" Whoa.
You're only 4.
I said, "Well, you should want that."
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I don't know how to answer those questions, but I want her to see that mommy gets to experience that, but in a healthy way. So I'm like really trying to crack down on like being adamant about getting to know people,
Mm-hmm.
discernment, being able to point out the red flags and cut it off when it needs to be cut off, seeing who's good for me, who's not. Just I just want a different experience, period.
Yeah.
Just from the stuff that I've seen, I just don't. There's better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I feel like I had no clue how to date because 1, we ain't talk about it, but 2, there wasn't a lot of vulnerability shown to me.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know how you're supposed to feel in certain situations. I don't know how you're supposed to operate in certain situations. I don't know like how you're supposed to move forward in certain situations. Like all I saw was y'all was together.
That's it.
That's it. Like I would see some affection, but I know what I didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Facts.
I think that I took more of what I didn't want than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I knew that I wanted a man that was going to provide, like he said he was gonna provide. I knew that I wanted somebody that was gonna stand on what they said they was gonna do. I knew that I wanted a certain lifestyle, and I wanted to have somebody that could help contribute to that lifestyle. Because I knew I could provide it for myself, but if we're gonna be together,
And it's like, and I like therapy helped a lot too. Just because she would ask me a lot of questions, and I'm like, I don't know. Like literally don't know because we don't have that conversation. And we're not gonna have that conversation. Like I just feel like I'm not at a place to even want to have that conversation at this point. I want to start my own thing. I want to start my own journey. And when you said lifestyle, like I want somebody that's gonna like fully support, not like money wise, but support the fact that this is my lifestyle.
Yeah.
This is what it's gonna be. Entrepreneurship. So I feel that. But I just want different.
I want different. I think I want from my mom's marriage to my daddy. I think what I got most out of that is that I don't want to live two completely different lifestyles or two completely different lives. Like the only time the lifestyle matched up is if there was like a family event or family gathering or something. But outside of that,
and even if we live a different lifestyle work wise, we should be able to come together on other stuff. Like
we absolutely gonna work separately. Like
yeah,
I don't think I want that. Like I know that there's a lot of marriages and stuff where the husband and wife has like businesses together and stuff. I wouldn't mind like having certain businesses together where we don't have to necessarily work together because I want work life and home life to be separate. But when I say completely different lives, like it was so much that they did not do together. And it was like pulling teeth trying to do it together. I was like, I don't want that. Like,
why do we have to struggle that much?
Because y'all's interests are completely different. And so I want to be able to go to church together and worship together. I want to go to the kids stuff together if we have kids or one of us have kids. I want to go, we have mutual friends together and we can do that together. I want to, if I got something, you want to come and support me. If you got something, I'll come and support you. Like, I don't want us to be married and live completely different lives or completely separate lives.
And it's okay to have different interests.
Yeah.
And we learn about each other's interests and, maybe I might like what you do or whatever. But like you said, just coming together. Like, I don't want to be so far separated. Because I feel like then, like, do y'all even really know each other?
No. And she said that though. She was like, we were so young when we got together, like, and then we got pregnant so soon. And back then, I think she lived with my granny. She was like, she was so old school. They thinking was if you get pregnant,
you gotta get married.
Y'all gotta get married, and that's what that was. And so she was like, yes, I loved your daddy, and I was gonna try to make it work, but at a certain point, if it don't work,
it don't work.
It don't work, and your kids know when you're not happy. And I saw a quote somewhere, and it was like, of course I'm paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly, but she was like, the number one factor in like your kid's mental health or whatever.
Oh yeah, I
is
seen that too.
whether or not their mother they
Is
see their
happy.
mother
Yeah.
happy, and that is so true.
Mm-hmm.
It's so true. Like kids pay such close attention to
Mhm.
their parents, but especially their mother if she's like the primary.
Charlie asked me all the time. She said, "Mommy, are you happy? Are you angry? Are you sad?" I'm like, "No, like this is just my face."
Yeah.
But I'm like, when you do things that you're not supposed to, it makes me angry. And like I'm like working on not like raising my voice. So I don't know if like she's confused by the two
Mhm.
of me just being my regular self, and then when I'm angry, but then she knows when we laughing, I'm in a good mood, I'm happy. But it's like no, but they definitely pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Um,
I think another thing I have kind of taken from that is to really pay attention to the red flags early,
mm-hmm.
because I feel like a lot of times, I think I might have said this on one of the episodes, that you start dating somebody new, and because it might feel better or be better than
Mm-hmm.
previous relationships, you
Mhm.
think this is the one, and it's like, no, what you had before just was trash. Or it just wasn't that good. And so because they come with, or they may have filled a void that you didn't have in your past
Mhm.
relationships, then you cling to that, but then you ignore all of the other red flags. And it's like,
Mhm.
no, I want to know what the red flags are early so I can make an informed decision on whether or not this is a person that I should be with, or
Mhm.
whether or not this is a person that I should give the time of day, instead of going in blind just because the moment feels good.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. I feel like we now have to be smarter in our decision making when it comes to who you gonna merge your life with. Like that is such a huge decision,
It's yeah,
and I feel like people take it too lightly.
yeah.
Um,
Cause y'all just be getting married and then you get divorced. I don't want to do that.
I don't want to be like, oh, I'm ready to get married, so because I'm ready to get married, I'm just gonna marry whoever. Like that's crazy to me.
Mm-mm.
Or it's time, or I'm just at that point in my life where no, because that point in my life can be whenever it's time for like
Mhm.
whenever God sends me my husband.
Facts.
Because I don't want to rush it just to say that I have somebody.
Yeah.
I want it to be the right somebody.
Mhm.
So, oh, do you believe that there's one person out here for everybody, or do you believe that there's just the right person for the season that you in?
Both. Both. Cause I feel like you can meet somebody and they be the right person, but is it the right time?
Oh man, that is such a thing. Do y'all believe in like meeting the right person at the wrong time?
Good, but we're still good. But yeah.
That's crazy.
But I also feel like, cause I envision it all the time.
What?
The person that is for me,
Mhm.
and I feel like it's coming. I don't know like what he looks like or whatever, but I see it all the time. Like I know that my wedding is gonna be a destination wedding. I've pictured like what he's gonna look like in a suit. It's crazy, like what my friends will look like, how the setup will be, what I will look like and have on. But it's like, who's that person?
Who's the person? And what's that person gonna be like? What's the
Mhm.
relationship gonna be like?
Does he have kids? Does he not have kids? Like, am I gonna have another kid? It. I don't know.
Just gotta let life happen.
Just gotta let life happen.
Because even though I feel like a lot of times we get in relationships like willy nilly or whatever, there's also I feel like way too much pressure on finding the one.
Let's just vibe.
Just let it happen. Like yes, you have to do the work on yourself. You absolutely have to do that. You might have to change up like the way that you maneuver and go about life and go about dating. But don't let dating be like, or finding your person
a job.
It's too much. It's too much. You done put way too much pressure on yourself. Now you got anxiety and you on medication and all. Like,
now you done went too far.
For real though, like People get so anxious about it, and I get it, but it's like, relax.
Okay, so Cons and Common Sense, they was on her last week. They said, Keith was saying that he knew somebody that invested like 20 bands into their girlfriend, right?
And what?
Like in her business.
Oh,
And he asked her if she would help him pay the mortgage. Would you do that?
yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't understand why that was even like a huge thing.
And they was like, well, maybe he was just testing to see if she was gonna answer or not. But it's like, yeah, like you done invested this money into me. Absolutely. How much is it?
I don't understand.
Let me get it real quick
Right.
if need be. But what? I'm definitely what?
Because social media got.
What's the
people
link?
twisted. Like,
How do I pay?
thinking that you just supposed to be this
Pretty princess.
and sit up in your castle and not do shit and not contribute at all.
And if you done invested 20 bands into me, now I like to shop. But I'm gonna put some aside for a rainy day.
Bro, it's dumb out here. Like, y'all done let the city girls tell y'all how to be in relationships. Y'all done let all of these female,
Child.
young ass female rappers tell y'all how y'all are supposed to be in relationships. And the crazy thing is, y'all don't got city girl money, access, lifestyle,
Relationships.
niggas. Like, y'all don't have any of that. And y'all want to take their advice to being in a relationship.
20 bands and you can't pay a mortgage. His mortgage might not be. He might be a first time homeowner. Mortgage might be $700. You can't pay $700. That's some people's rent. If it's
Is he
still-
asking her, like, can you help me out this one time? Or he asking her to pay it like every month?
No, I think he asked just that one time.
Oh, girl, you can do it.
Ma'am.
I
Absolutely.
do what you want in your
Ooh.
relationship, but it's
Oh, did
What?
you see that post I shared yesterday?
which one?
The chick, she was like, I'm just a simple woman.
What you mean by that?
She was like, hold on, let me find it. She was basically saying, she was like, I'm simple. Like, it don't take a whole lot to, and dude was like, it don't look like it. It feels like I need to pull up in a Bentley to come pick you up. And she was like, no, if that's what you want to do for you,
Mm-hmm.
you do that for you. That's not going to get me because you drive a Bentley.
Mm-hmm.
Like, your personality and how you treat me is what's going to get me,
Mhm.
basically. And she was like, you can't, me and period don't need to do what society tells them to do. If you want to get a Kia or a Hyundai or whatever, and she was saying what she drives, she said, but I drive what I drive because I worked to drive that.
Mm-hmm.
She was like, I'm not getting it because somebody on social media has it. I'm getting it because that's what I wanted and what I work for.
Do you feel like if you're at a certain level, like socioeconomic level, and you can provide a certain lifestyle for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
do you feel like the man that you date needs to, or you would prefer for them to be able to match that lifestyle, or at least be able to, like,
You at least need to
Contribute
be
to
able
it.
to contribute.
yeah? Because I feel like a lot of times, and I get the sentiment
Mm-hmm.
that that's not all we're looking for. Like, I can provide this for myself. I don't need that from you. I need love and communication. And all of that is great. But realistically, and I think that's where men are coming from, like, you live a certain type of lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
If I come to you
Mm-hmm.
with this lifestyle,
Now don't let it be,
exactly, like, it still gotta kind of, like, we gotta level out.
because our lives is different, our bills are different.
Cause I forgot whose podcast I was watching, and I think it was Dear Future Wifey podcast, and Crystal Renee, Fatima.
Mm-hmm.
She was on there, and I love her, by the way. But she was talking about how a lot of men are intimidated by her when it comes to dating because of the lifestyle that she has been able to acquire and work for and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, she lives in $200 million home or something like it. And she was like, I'm not expecting you to come with what I come with or
Mhm.
whatever. She was like, and he was like, so if he live in an apartment, would he be able to? And she was like, yeah. And I was like, now what the apartment look like? Because let's just be real.
Now, if it's
about the
Legion's
situation.
studio apartment, no.
Like, if I was a dude and I still lived over here in my apartment and you live in your $200 million home, we not about to be a match.
No.
Because I can give you all the love in the world. But,
Now, if I got $200 million house, you got a little sky rise downtown condo, then it might be a little...
Exactly that. We
That's
can
different.
work with that. But, like, we got to be a little more realistic.
Now, you come with the studio, Legion.
Like,
Roaches and rats.
It's not going to work out.
It's not working out.
It's not going to work out.
And I'm not coming over.
Yeah. At all. And you can't spend all your time over here because you can't think you finna...
No. Go home. Go home.
I don't know. It's crazy out here.
It's too much.
It's a lot of thinking, but to me, I have just like... I'm going to sit back and just let it happen.
Let it work.
Let it happen naturally. Like, whoever comes along, just get to know people. Don't put too much pressure on one person. Like, you don't know if that's going to be your husband or not. Especially if you ain't got to know nobody else. You ain't got nobody to compare to.
I'm glad that I'm not putting pressure on nothing. Because...
And I think we used to, but it's
like
it's
now
too much.
I don't feel like it.
No, there's so much more to life and so many more important things out there. Like, absolutely love in a relationship and marriage and all that is very important. I want that for myself. And I know it's going to come. But you can't discount everything else that life has to offer and all the other responsibilities that you got to worry about and put all of your focus into finding a man.
It's too much, yeah.
But pay attention to them red flags because Clay showed her all of them. And she was still like, that's my man, my man, my man.
My man needs therapy.
Absolutely. He said, because, I haven't gone to therapy for that yet, but, I'm working on myself. Go and quit telling me about how you ain't went.
I don't want to hear no more. How many more times are we going to talk about this? Wrap it up. You need to go have a conversation with your daddy, and you need to go to the therapist. Figure it out.
I pray that Clay's daddy has had a conversation with him and let him know that just because this is what I did, one, it wasn't right, and it's not hereditary.
No.
Like, you can choose to make a different decision.
Facts.
It's really that simple.
It's part of genetics.
I swear, it's really that simple. Like, if you know that what your daddy did was wrong and you hate that about the situation, you don't have to do it.
You don't have to do that, sir. Clayton?
Oh, I was like, because when Jessie Wu made that video, she was like, nobody, Clay. My daddy cheated on my mama. It was like 10 different times. Like, sir, we get it. But you don't have to do it just because your daddy did it.
And I feel like he did when he didn't come home.
I feel like he kept saying that because if he said yes to her and he did end up cheating, he could just be like, well, I told you that's what was going to happen because my daddy cheated on my mama. Like, he was just setting it up. I don't know, y'all. Y'all think Clay and AD is still messing around?
I think so.
Or dating? I seen that video. I think it was Clay's mama's birthday or something. And AD was just in the background like...
And she loved his mama.
She did. His mama was the GOAT. I would have loved his mama, too. What do you think was going on with... No, man.
Hey, well, her mama said, now that's a man right there. I said, girl,
he ain't do nothing.
He ain't got a lick of discernment.
Because literally, Clay didn't say nothing profane.
Rambling.
Or anything. She holla.
That's a man right there.
Now, I'm going to tell you something. That's a man right there. Girl, he ain't said nothing.
Let him lead.
Lead us where?
He ain't lead nothing.
He don't even lead himself home.
He ain't led himself to therapy.
Now, what him and Josh over doing, his little bestie?
They was hugging real tight, wasn't they?
Y'all tell me if I was tripping or not. Did anybody else notice their embrace?
They was hugging
The
real
day of the
tight
wedding.
and everything.
And then Josh stepped back and he said, "You looking good."
Is that what he said?
Yes.
I'm
Go
gonna
back
have to
and watch
go
that
back.
episode.
Look,
Because
I
I
need
was
to
like,
I was back at. Let me see. He's a good, y'all.
they are good.
You should have baked some. Well, I know we ain't had time for all
With
that.
them homemade ones.
Yep.
Had them in the freezer. I
These
popped them
taste like
out.
Subway.
They do taste like Subway.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I done got real comfortable. Jesus, yeah, y'all. Anyways, y'all let us know. We can't wait to see the reunion. Second episode. The reunion. I feel like it's gonna be lit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad Laura's not gonna be there because she was gonna be doing all that cussing and
They gonna call her, I think.
They gonna call her.
I think
We're
so.
gonna see what she got to say.
But she's in Brazil.
But before we go, Sarah Ann,
She was trash.
you're a joke.
Yeah.
And you knew you was a joke. And you
Mhm.
knew what you did was trash. And AD got with you and you couldn't take it.
Mm-hmm.
Because regardless of how the show went down, he didn't choose you. He
Mhm.
chose Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if him and Laura didn't work out in the end, then you can slide in his DMs. But you don't slide in his DMs while they on the honeymoon talking about if it don't work out for y'all, basically, just know that I'm here. Nigga,
She should have cracked her at the.
she should have cracked her.
Where was they at? The lake house?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then y'all left.
Hey, Holly, you want to go ride jet ski?
Oh, so y'all want to get knocked off?
Oh, so y'all want to do it right in my face.
Okay.
Y'all want to be nasty.
Okay. Y'all want me to come out on the water?
I feel like AD wanted to.
Yeah. AD was gonna get with her.
Yeah. Cause you was wrong, and you know you was wrong. Wait until the process. Oh, she was like, I just don't understand how I'm wrong. I was in this experience as well. You were in this experience, but he didn't choose you.
Mm-mm.
So wait till the experience is over with, and then y'all can be together.
Me outside of Instagram.
Like, it was so trash, and she know it was trash. And Jeremy, you even more trash for messing with her while the show's still going on.
Thick neck.
Anyways, y'all, please, this is the episode. We need y'all to drop down in the comments
Mm-hmm.
because we got some stuff to say. And we want to talk about it with y'all. So let's chat in the comments, y'all. It could be the comments on YouTube or on Instagram, or on TikTok. So follow us on YouTube at We Them Girls Podcast.
And on Instagram and TikTok at We Them Girls Pod.
Let's get the chat going. Like, comment,
Talk
share,
to us.
subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, please.
Hit that button, nah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our episodes. And then we'll be back next week.
Next week, right here on the couch.
You know where to find us. Audio on Wednesday, visual on Thursday.
Thursday. Let's get it.
Bye.
Confirm. This podcast was produced by B. Haywood for Confirmed Podcast Network. Confirm.